Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a watch strap I just finished, and I thought it's a good idea to show it on a little video. They turn out so nice these days. This is for a 7 1/4 wrist. It is a deployment clasp strap, and it is for a small wrist or an art to make a deployment clasp strap, and it is in the first place since they need to be, the buckles need to be small enough to fit in that round that is dictated here by the wrist size. It's a 20 millimeter lug, and I have it here on our shop watch to demo it, and also to make sure that everything is very precise in the lug. So this is the buckle, and this is the strap. It's a time-worn strap, so it shows a little bit of an aging from the get-go. So it's brand new, but it doesn't look it. It looks like a vintage strap, and it is desired that way. So here I'm gonna show you that buckle operation. When you, as you can tell, it's a very, very flat, and we keep it as low profile as possible. It's actually quite a nice buckle by itself. So when you close it like this, and on your wrist, of course, and then go with the tail of and then push it through and click, it's done. Versus like, how could you, you could close it like this, and then close it like that, and then fiddle that. It's very hard to do because it's hard on the strap, and so don't, if you can avoid it, it's more elegant when you close that, put it in there, and it's very nice on the wrist. It's even easier, and it takes a very little practice to close the strap. It's set for the wrist size 7 1/4, but let me show you. It is an adjustable buckle. You have a little tighter, and you have quite a bit larger. We humans have the tendency with age to need things larger. But anyway, it's now set for 7 1/4, and it can be, it affects, these are made for your wrist, so wrist size is very important that it is accurate, because as you can see, the keeper is a fixed keeper, and the tail is also. So when you adjust it, the tail gets a quarter shorter or a quarter longer, so you have a little bit of adjustment. But we were given a 7 1/4 wrist, and that's what it's made for. And it can do a 7 1/2, it can do a 7. It can probably also do even these holes are in quarter increments. Anyway, so the cut of the leather is lovely. Our contour cut is a given. The strap is really masculine up here, and then see, it has to get tapered a lot, because otherwise we have a really bulky thing, and we don't love that. But I do approve and love the strap. Otherwise, I wouldn't send it. Nothing leaves here if we're not really loving it. This is a lovely cut of Horween leather, and it's completely handmade. My hands might be even a little dirtier than they should be, but not too bad. I forgot on what watch will let me see. Maybe it's for a. Here I have it. This is for Charles, and it goes on a deep sea dweller. So, well, this is a little Tudor, a vintage Submariner, and as we know, Tudor is Rolex, so it's in the family. It's gonna go on a deep sea dweller, and it has a 20mm lug, and it can be, made a little larger. But deployment buckles can, at a later point, always be converted to regular tang buckles too. So I show it to you one more time. See, a conversion would require here another hole for the tang, but we can do it. We do it all the time, so no problem if that ever needs to happen. These are lovely buckles, and please, if you ever should have a problem with that buckle, they carry a warranty too. So we don't have problems with them. But if that ever would arise, then normally everything is covered. But anyway, there you see hopefully I have natural light today, so the leather should be pretty accurately portrayed. It's a typical Rolex cut. We have to taper too, because the buckles need to be really small. When I say small, I mean short here, because some of these buckles are long, and then you can't fit them on wrists but 8 or maybe a 7.5. But this is for 7.25, and see how beautiful that lays in there. This is all handmade, handcrafted, and I thank you very much for your order, and this will ship very shortly out to you. Bye bye.